It's a bit loud here because I'm at the train tracks. I don't know if I have anything to say. But it's funny, I thought about this. When this was such a spiritual seeker, and it really seemed like, this was a game and a riddle to be solved, something to be found. Because obviously, I was consuming a lot of stories from all these teachers, and by that time it resonated because, the spiritual stories, they were just resonating. No choice in that. That's just what happened, right? And this became a very spiritual individual. And then, I read and heard about how everything is already this. But of course, there was, this very strong sense of self there. There was just, there were not even any sense of how I could not be here. Even if I heard these stories of that, all this is oneness and everything is one there, and there is no separation. There was obviously just this very strong sense of that, well, I'm here, so that's just a part of it then, that it's everything is me, because there was such a strong sense of I am here, so it's all me, the oneness is me, myself. But apparently I haven't found it yet, because there was this sense of discontainment, right? Like something was just lacking all the time. And there were all these stories of how this was supposed to feel constantly, ecstatic, orgasmic, satisfying, all these, for the me, very pleasant, rewarding feelings. And it was not like that all the time. It went and it came, back and forth. But then it was, in a way, it was a lived experience of that, okay, all of this is the game then. Everything is already oneness, but this oneness, it's like I don't even remember the stories anymore because they're so complicated, but also, I don't know, so funny. So I am tricking myself, and this is a game with myself then, to remember. Yeah, but it was really like that. Like, this is all the oneness. It's already the oneness, but I just haven't really found that, or I need to do things, to level up, or for things to melt, or for emotions to be, solved and figured out. And all this stuff. And that's just so fucking complicated, because it's already emptiness. It's already, like a mist, and you're looking in the mist to try to find some fucking substance. And if you find some substance, that's just, what's happening then. But it's all just fucking empty. So you're just trying to solve all these fucking riddles all the time, and like, why is this emotion happening now? What's the root? What's the cause? I need to get rid of it. When I solve this one, I will be, closer to oneness, I guess. What a fucking game. What a game. When there's already no individual. No one was chasing, and no one could find. That chase was already what was being looked for, and no one could ever find it. Because that's just a joke, a lived experience, really feeling like you are here and you're trying to find something, depending on your stories, on the concepts. So of course no one can do anything, because this can't be found. There is nothing to find. No one who can find it. So a lot of these questions are being asked, like, how did you achieve this? Like, how did you get enlightened? I mean, that's just the story, right, of enlightenment. You need to come across that story to even, that becoming a thing. This has nothing to do with enlightenment. That's just another story. But of course, no one could do anything. The individual is the freaking illusion. Doing that you are doing it is the illusion. Everything is already happening for no reason at all. And nothing is a sign of coming closer, because how could you come closer to something that's already freaking everything? How could you do that? And I'm not talking to anyone. There's no one here who's trying to like send out a message to someone. There's nothing that's important. This is just what's happening now. There has been no thoughts of recording videos or, it has just been whatever life for nobody at all. Just cooking fish and going to the gym and going to the physiotherapist to get these knees better, in a better condition, because they're really shitty apparently. It's a beautiful view. Here are the train tracks. It's really windy. Maybe these words are heard, but really it doesn't matter. It's the same as the wind. It's just what's passing by, happening. Already everything. Already all the emotions. Already sadness. Already restlessness, anxiety, crying, laughing, screaming. It's funny, even those stories of how things actually were supposed to be are just fading, Just this sense of that life were actually supposed to be happy and trying to block the wind, but that you should only do things that make you happy, because it's important to have a happy life. It's so obvious that it's just story. It's not for anyone though, so it's not like that's applied and this is just trying to be miserable at them instead. It's just, I don't know, just that lived sense of that life actually has to be in a certain way. Fading away because there's no one there writing a script, I guess. And then life goes off script all the freaking time, man. And then that's the suffering, the panic, craziness, the oh my god, life is crazy, I have no control, it shouldn't be this way. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like buying candy, some chocolate. And go to some secondhand shops. I love secondhand. So cool to look at all the stuff. I don't know. Even the contraction, even the, the sudden sense of, oh, but now they're suffering again. I'm here, I'm suffering. This is actually happening to me and I should do something else to change this, or if I didn't do that, this wouldn't be like this, or I wish for this to be in another way. That's already this love, this unconditional love, freedom. That's already what is being looked for, It's not separate from whatever this is, you know, that we're talking about. There's only what's arising. No one is choosing that. You're already not there. You never did anything. You didn't shape your life. You didn't, you know, there are no consequences to your actions because you never did anything. So you didn't choose the wrong path. They're just thoughts and a feeling of I choose the wrong path and oh, maybe I should do something else. That's just this already. Nothing wrong with that, of course not. Yeah.